Top 6, I think Alabama's going to get in the top 6.
No.
Yeah,
No team lost.
don't matter.
Whose spot would they take?
Who's number 6? Put it back up, Zeb.
It's Oregon.
Yeah, get them out of there.
What?
I mean, Alabama's number 8. They made a case to be. And I'm not sure what did Florida State do this week.
right.
I mean,
They
who did
won.
Florida State play? I think Alabama had the most outside of Georgia. I think Alabama had the most convincing win.
Florida State beat Pitt 24-7.
Not bad.
But here's the thing: it's not gonna. If anything changes,
They're going to jump.
It'll be
Texas.
Georgia and Ohio State flip. No, they won't.
Yeah, they're going to jump Texas.
Texas beat Kansas State in overtime, but it was still a ranked win. I mean, you're right. They very well could jump them, but honestly, that would be 1 and 2 could flip, and then 8 and 7 could flip.
Here's the thing. The committee has to start doing what they do every year, and they have to start making the case slowly, week by week, to get Alabama in there. So they got to move them up at some point here so that when they do play Georgia, if they beat Georgia, that solidifies them into the top 4. They can't go from 8 to 4, I don't think. So,
but if the teams in
they're
front of them don't lose, you can't.
Right, but the committee does it every year. They make a case for the money. They make the case because they know that Alabama's that moneymaker where nobody cares about Washington. They just truly don't. Outside of the state of
What
Washington.
I'm saying though is there's 6 other teams in front of Alabama that are
Right.
just as much moneymakers as Alabama.
Not Washington. Not Oregon.
What?
Not nationwide. Like, nobody's staying up to watch Oregon. Not like Alabama, dude. Alabama, if you said who is more nationally recognized year in and year out, Alabama or Oregon, it's Alabama every day. But the thing is they, and I'm not saying that they're better than these or even money, but the committee, you know it. They do it every year. They try and make a
They
case.
didn't do it last year.
They keep Alabama right there on that bubble, right there on the fringe, so
But
that they
they're
make a
earning it
run.
this year.
Right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
But-
deserve. I think that they deserve to be. They could beat any of those teams. This year would have been the perfect year to have the expanded playoffs because there's no true you can make a case for almost all of these teams to be in the top 4.
No.
The top 8, you can make a case for them to be in the top 4.
No.
Because Georgia and Alabama, that's going to settle itself.
Maybe.
Washington, I don't know, man. They're not. Michigan's going to have so many sanctions and suspensions by the end of the year. Who's going to know if they even have a head coach?
I
at the
saw
end
a
of the year?
message board, and there's probably, and I think that's
In
what you're
Florida
about
State,
to say.
hey, it's not going to be any cakewalk for them to have to play North Carolina in the ACC championship game.
Investigations linking Michigan to Ohio State.
Ohio State might be out of it.
No.
Who will they? So Michigan and Ohio State, have they played each other yet?
No, they played last game of the year.
So that'll settle itself out too. They're going to make Alabama get in there.
No.
You want to make a wager right now that Alabama gets into the top 4 if they win the SEC?
Are you saying Alabama will make the college football playoff?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll bet it.
If they win out and they win the SEC,
They have to make the college football playoff, right?
if they win the SEC, they're getting
not
in.
just getting to.
But you're saying if all of these teams continue to win,
yes,
Alabama's out.
yes.
No, well, yeah, because Georgia would
Yeah.
beat Alabama.
But then you look at resume.
Alabama, $20. Alabama gets into the playoffs.
No, we're not going to do money. We're going to do something else.
Okay,
We'll
discuss the wager, but there will be a wager that Alabama
Yeah.
makes the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah.
Alabama's getting into the top 4.
They have to make not just getting to the top 4. They have to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
okay.
they have to get into the playoffs.
Okay.
When it comes time to say the last ranking, Alabama has to be 1 through 4.
Okay.
And they'll be in there.
That's fair.